It's been roughly 1 year since the full launch of Baldur's Gate 3, and if you're like me, you might be looking for some new ways to spice up the game. This is where mods come into play. In this video, we're going to take a look at the 10 best mods you should try out in 2024. Without further ado, let's buckle up, grab some iced coffee, and dive into the video. Number 1. The Trials of Tav. This ambitious mod is truly one for the sweats, adding in a new roguelite mode with challenging combat encounters. With over 38 maps and 200 enemies, according to the mod authors, you can squeeze out over 100 hours of gameplay in this new game mode. This is a standalone mode that is just focused on combat. There is no storyline or quest to explore, just pure turn-based strategy goodness. You can enjoy this mod on any of the standard difficulties of BG3, including Honor mode, and you can save your progress as you go through the mod. The basic flow of the Trials of Tav is you will have your party camp as the central hub, and you will teleport into different maps, many of which are recycled from vanilla BG3, and take on different combat encounters. Completing challenges will reward you with randomized loot drops, which can help you get stronger and push deeper into the trials. I'm always inspired by seeing these ambitious fan-created mods coded by gamers, which brings me to today's sponsor, Boot.dev. Boot.dev is the best platform for learning back-end web development. One of the biggest issues with learning any kind of programming is overcoming boredom, so Boot.dev took an approach of game design to make their development courses fun and rewarding. Boot.dev's lessons are self-paced and feel like a captivating RPG. As you complete coding assignments, you will earn XP, achievements, and complete quests on your journey to become a max-level back-end developer. And the best part is there's no fluff. You'll get hands-on practical coding experience from the get-go, because the best way to learn coding is to start writing code and shipping projects. So you'll be writing tons of code in Python and Go. While Baldur's Gate is ruled by gold, the economy of our world is fueled by technology, and in this environment, programmers have amazing earning potential. In fact, the median salary in the US for back-end developers last year was over $100,000. Plus, programmers often have the flexibility to work from home. So if you're looking to make a career change, or just learn a new set of skills, then now is a great time to get started with Boot.dev. It's free to create an account and demo the courses. Click the link in the description box and use my code BigDanGaming to get 25% off your first payment for Boot.dev. That's 25% off your first month or your first year, depending on the subscription you choose. Number 2. Way of the Astral Self. While Baldur's Gate 3 has an extensive list of classes and subclasses for us to experiment with, there were some options from D&D that were left out of the game. And for players who enjoy fisting, ayo, phrasing! I mean players who want to do an unarmed build, this mod is for you. Way of the Astral Self adds a faithful adaptation of the 5e Astral Self monk class to Baldur's Gate 3. For lore nerds, monks of the Astral Self believe the body is an illusion and that their chi represents their true inner form. Astral Self monks can fall basically anywhere on the morality spectrum, with some monks dedicating their lives to be a force of good, while others seek maximum power. It's definitely a badass sounding class that I want to try out. Number 3. No Romance Limit. Here's a polyamory mod for all you degens out there. No Romance Limit allows you to start romantic relationships and trysts with any number of your companions in any order you like. Gone are the worries about a companion getting jealous. I remember Shadowheart was not down with being shared in vanilla BG3. I think there are some circumstances where she can endorse an open relationship, but maybe I just wasn't persuasive enough. Now, I haven't tested all the limits of this mod fully yet, but one player did report that trying to romance Halsin did cause some conflicts with Will and Gale. So be sure to make saves before you make moves, if you know what I'm saying. While I'm generally against the player lifestyle IRL, it can certainly be entertaining in games, so feel free to do you in Faerun. I won't judge you. Probably. Number 4. Show approval ratings and dialogue options. Have trouble reading the room? Tired of pissing off companions you are trying to get closer with? Then this mod is for you. As the name suggests, this mod will display approval ratings next to dialogue options, so you know exactly how your responses will affect your relationships. One thing to keep in mind with this mod is you want to be sure that you download the correct language version of the mod from Nexus in order for it to work. There are 15 different languages supported by this mod. Number 5. 5e Spells. This mod implements a number of spells from D&D 5e that weren't included in the vanilla version of Baldur's Gate 3. Some spells do require the installation of Norbite's script extender mod in order to work, so be sure to pay attention to that if you plan on using this mod. The full list of new spells is included on the Nexus mods page, but some examples include Melf's Minute Meteors, Water Walk, Arcane Eye, Storm Sphere, Summon Construct, and the list goes on and on. Definitely a badass mod for players wanting to spice up their magical gameplay. Number 6, Tav's Hair Salon. At nearly 1 million unique downloads, this is one of the most popular BG3 mods out there. And with good reason, because it adds a lot of new cool hairstyles for both male and female characters into the game. We all know how important customization options are in RPGs, and this mod does a great job of giving us some more variety and perfecting our Tav. The mod author Tori also created a bunch of fashion mods for BG3 and Dragon Age Inquisition back in the day, so be sure to check out their full list on Nexus if you're interested. Number 7, WASD Character Movement. This one's for Dragon Age fans. Explore Faerun in an immersive third-person, over-the-shoulder camera perspective, and ditch the point-and-click camera movement mechanics. You can toggle between character movement and camera movement by hitting the caps lock key. If you want to run this mod, you'll also want to install native camera tweaks and remove camera move to ensure the smoothest experience. There is a bit of wonkiness with this mod, so the authors recommend running the game in borderless window mode instead of full screen to ensure the display of error messages should they occur. Number 8, Whispers of the Divine. Want to be more like Dame Ayland or have a Pathfinder-style experience in BG3? Then this mod is for you. Whispers of the Divine adds the Aasimar as a playable race into Baldur's Gate 3. This mod adds tons of customization options for your appearance and background, including halos, glowing eyes, permanent wings, sub-races, and special abilities, and much more. There are even additional dialogue options for your background, and you can choose Aasimar for your Guardian race as well. I really liked playing an Aasimar in Pathfinder, so it's really cool to have this option added to Baldur's Gate 3 as well. Number 9, Astralites Elven Anthology. Speaking of character options, this mod adds a total of 18 Elven, Drow, and half-Elven sub-races to the game. This includes 6 sub-races for Elves, 4 sub-races for Drow, and 8 sub-races for half-Elves. So if the basic Elven options from vanilla BG3 aren't enough to satisfy you, then you can go ham with Astralites Elven Anthology. Number 10, Transmog Enhanced. This mod will let you change the appearance of almost any equipable item, including modded items, so you can continue to sport the best drip without sacrificing on stats. This is a great mod for Fashion Gate 3 enjoyers. So there you have it, the 10 best mods to download for Baldur's Gate 3 in 2024. Are there any mods you enjoy that I didn't include in this video? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to Big Dan Gaming for more BG3 and RPG videos. Big shout out to all the channel members for supporting my content. Until next time, this has been Big Dan. I should go.